Hi there guys, welcome to the next episode of Project Zippy. So today, first thing we'll do is get the wiper motor out, we'll get the VIN plate off as well, take off this relay, and then there's not really that much else to take, well there's nothing else really to take out beyond dropping the subframe. So yeah, once we've done all that, I think I'll start cleaning up the top end of the engine bay. No, I don't know. I'll either drop subframe first or I'll start cleaning first, whichever I feel like doing. Anyway, let's crack on, shall we? Okay, so Zippy gave up his subframe pretty easily. Here it is, it's out. It's not particularly rusty, to be honest. There's very, very little rust on it, so I think all I'm just going to do is scrape off all the thick layers of gunk that's on it from when it was absolutely pissing oil everywhere, and just leave it at that. I'm not going to strip all that down and paint it. It's not, you can't really see much of it anyway, so I'll just give it a bit of a quick clean, and that'll do. The main reason for removing it anyway was to get, the very, very main reason was to get the steering rack out. Obviously I didn't need to completely remove the subframe for that, but then obviously I'm painting the engine bay as well. I'm going to paint it up to here. I'm not going to paint the toe board, the bit down here where it's sloped. I'm just going to paint up to the bottom of this piece here, but the turrets were in the way at the sides, as they were for whoever painted the engine bay black, as you can see. So yeah, I just need to get the wiper motor out now, that relay still, and then I can start getting a good wire wheeling on here, and yeah, get ready to paint it. These two wires here, they were R4, oh dear, I don't even know where the blue one went now. I think they're to do with the electric fan. I think the blue one went to the fuse box and the red one went to this relay on there. So I don't know how I actually managed to get them wires through there. Like, just punched a hole in that plastic grommet, which I can't really seem to get out. So I'm just going to have to mask around that and tape the wires up to paint the engine bay. It's no big deal. Easy and fucking about trying to get that grommet out anyway. And then wiper motor, I'll take the motor itself out and just tape up the end of the rack. And I don't really care if I get a bit of overspray on the underside of the mechanisms. It doesn't matter to me. Can't see it, so yeah, there we go. Right, let's do some more work, shall we? Because time is ticking, and I want to get this done before my friend moves his Mini in here. Could be potentially the weekend coming. It's currently Monday, so I at least want to get the engine back in and get it rolling. So yeah. Oh, and I'll take off the VIN plate as well, covering the end of it up there. But it's really, really rank. It's a bit of black paint on it. So I'm going to clean that up, because the one out of the silver car was a lot worse, and I took it out, cover up the numbers again, and yeah, it came up like new, so there we go. So I'm going to do the same thing here, just drill out the rivets, and then I can rivet it back in, because I do have a pop rivet gun. So yeah, right, let's crack on.
Thank you.
Right then, so engine bay sort of cleaned up. All the, you know, difficult to get off rust, or the surface rust, the majority of it anyway, is all off. And up here is all cleaned up because it was a little bit scabby behind the fuse box. Not too bad. Scraped, got all the like loose paint off, which was the aim really. The VIN plates off as well. So yeah, it's now ready for. I didn't know if I was going to have to use any or not, but I most definitely am. Get the cure rust out on it, especially over this sort of area. And unfortunately, that means we're not going to be able to get it on in primer today, because you need to wait like 3 hours for it to dry, and it's 6:15 as we speak, so that's a shame, but there we go. I've got this nice little sticker, which I could see half of it before, but I've cleaned it up properly now. So yeah, there we go. In a few places, like down here, the inner wing is definitely not perfect. The other side's a bit better. There's a couple of little holes in it, but it's not particularly structural. I'm not that fussed about it, to be honest, so I'll just leave that as it is. So yeah, that's where we're at with it anyway. I've already been hoovering it out as I've been going, as you may have seen, because I didn't want too much dust building up and getting thrown inside the car through all these various holes, because I'm yet to mask those up. I didn't think there was any point masking it up when I'm wire wheeling in case I caught it and just rips it all off again, so I'll just mask it up before I paint it. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm going to cure rust all this up and then drop the steering rack, and that might be about it for today, I think. We'll see anyway. So yeah, let's carry on. Okay then guys, so engine bay all cleaned up. I've got the cure rust on it where required. So that's now drying away and it'll be ready to paint over tomorrow. Got the steering rack out too, as you can see. It is down here. Yeah, it's doesn't feel quite as bad when it's not actually bolted to the car, but you can definitely tell that there's play in it. That's it's foobar. So yeah, there's a new one ready to go in. I say new, it's a second-hand replacement. I'm fairly sure it's in decent condition. Feels a lot better than that anyway. So yeah, that's where we're at for today. Tomorrow I'll come in and give this a layer of primer. Obviously I need to mask off a load of bits first. But yeah, I'll give this a layer of primer, and then I need to do the belt tensioner on the binny because it's rattling like mad. We'll do that while the primer's drying, and then I'll be back in, give this a lick of paint and do more engine bits as well, because I'm going to Mini Spares tomorrow to pick up some more bits to finally complete this. There's a few little bits and bobs here and there that I'm missing. Right, okay, well thank you very much for watching guys, and yeah, like if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.